and welcome back to Gypsyfae Creations. Today's soap making adventure is another holiday soap. Only treating you guys to some cupcakes because I've had a lot of good feedback on the previous videos. They sell really well and they are so much fun to make, guys. They're so much fun. They're my favorite new soaps to make. Today's video is going to feature a peppermint bark looking cupcake. They might just look good enough to eat. Let's get started. Starting with the oils, I've melted them down and let them sit overnight at room temperature. I'm going to start with making the cupcake bases, and the mold are going to be these silicone cupcake molds. So I've got my lye, water, and sodium lactate solution, and just pour that down the kitchen vibrator. Give that a whirl, get it to light trace. Alright, looks good to me. One of the reasons why cupcake soaps are my favorite to make is because I don't make as much of a mess. I don't have to use as many bowls and do as many colors. Easy peasy. Okay. Colors I am using, I have got some Nurture Soaps Mocha Brown Mica, because the bottom is going to be like the chocolate of the peppermint bark. I'm also going to put in a little cocoa powder, like real chocolate. Also gives it color, also gives it smell. I'm sure it's delicious, but please don't eat this soap. Mix that up. Isn't that pretty? Looks like chocolate. Mission accomplished. Now to make it smell like chocolate, I have some Wholesale Supplies Plus Crafter's Choice Peppermint Bark Fragrance Oil. Pour some of this in here. I'm going to save the other half for the top of the soap, the frosting. Give that a quick mix. And I'm going to take the spatula. I'm going to wipe down all the sides. Make sure there's no mica sticking to anything. I want everything well incorporated. Hopefully this behaves a little better than the last cupcakes I made. If you guys saw the pumpkin spice latte caramel cupcakes that I made, that was not fun. That fragrance just threw me for a loop and tested all of my soap making skills. So, I'm going to pour them into my liners. Guys, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my sump pump is going crazy downstairs. We had so much rain yesterday. I walked downstairs and our basement was a little flooded in the corner, so I had to like kick it to make it work. And now it sounds like it's trying to cough up a hairball downstairs. If you have cats, if you own cats, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go back and fill each one of these. So let me get that ready so that we can top these chocolatey cupcakes. I'll just spray this with the isopropyl alcohol and I'll be back. Okay, so I've whipped up some icing soap. I've got some red and I did some white. And what I have here is a pastry bag filled with both the icings with an 8 bead tip, and I've kind of just mixed the two together. I'm going to start with just putting a dollop on each one of these. I think it's a little too runny and I might have to wait, but I can at least get this dollop on the middle of each one. Like that. Okay, try this again. So then I'm just going to go around and make a loop around each one of these little dollops. Much better. Pull that bag back up. I'm pretty much just wiping the red down the side of it and then filling in the rest with the white. Continue making loops. And go back and make another dollop. Loop. Oops. Put this back up. I like to concentrate when I do this. I make perfect circles, or I try to anyway. And one more dollop and go around again. And on top like that. Hopefully none of them fall over. Okay, so for the decorations of these cupcakes, I've got some soap dough that I made little peppermints with. Just stick on top of each one of these, like so. And then I've got some candy canes, also made of soap dough, that I'm just gonna randomly place on each one of these. Not easy. Especially if you have any spots that the icing is like not the best looking, just cover it up. Like this guy over here. I don't know what that is. Little bloop in the icing there. Just gonna cover it up. And then I've got just some little red soap dough balls. Kind of supposed to look like berries, I guess. Just randomly put some of those on here. Literally like throw them. Then I have some snowflake sparkle glitter. No, this is not snowflake sparkle glitter. That's snowflake sparkle glitter. This is this iridescent sparkle from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I'm just going to add a little sprinkle of glitter. And then I'll spray them with the isopropyl alcohol. I'll let these sit for about 24 hours and then I'll come back and unmold these. I'll be back. Okay, time to unmold the peppermint soaps. They have been sitting for 2 days. The icing is still a little soft, but I think they should be able to pop right out of there, like so. I'm loving this scent. It smelled so good at first, but after they have sat, it smells even better. They've been sitting in the kitchen on a table, and every time you walk by or walk into my kitchen, you get like a big whiff of peppermint and chocolate. So, silicone molds are very easy to just pop off. And the bottoms are also still just a little wet. Oh, hello, Smudge. He says hi. But once they sit, they'll harden up. Hey, can you not do that to my rug? Thank you. What do you want? I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the cat. He's being bad right now, he's being needy. Smudge is never bad. What am I talking about? He's a good cat. Alright. I am happy with how these turned out. I think they look like peppermint bark cupcakes. If I were to make a real cupcake, this is what they'd look like. And I keep posting things on like my Facebook or Instagram, and everyone is like, I want to eat that. And I told them, I was like, it's getting a little harder to decide, like, because I like to bake. Telling the difference between what's soap and what's not. Don't come over my house and just pick up anything and eat it. Trust me. It might not be edible. Alright. Voila! I'm gonna let these sit a little more. They're gonna cure for about 4 weeks. You can see the bottoms are still a little wet, but they'll dry out. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more fun soap making videos. Questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be sure to comment back. If you guys are interested in any of these festively fun soaps, they are available in my Etsy shop. Be sure to check that out to see what's for sale. And until next time, guys, smell you later.